You know what? Let's just finish this, because I'm done with these movies. I'm done. Alright? Pause 3. AKA, this movie is fucking stupid. Okay? So we start off, before the events of the film, with a character named Adam, played by Ryder Strong, Sean from Boy Meets World, Paul from Cabin Fever. He's there and he's chatting online with his girlfriend, and we see he's also playing video games. Mortal Kombat, I don't know what game it would be. And she says she starts to feel weird, and that's when the internet thing happens, and we flash 7 years in the future. It's also 7 years after the events of the second film, so am I to assume that the second film takes place right after the first film? They say it's been 7 years. And now we're following Justine, who's now 17. I mean, she was 10 in the last one. And she gets a message from Paul on her laptop. She has, for some reason, because we gotta write our character stupid so we can get things done. So she's using the laptop to follow and find Adam. She meets this African-American gentleman who turns on her. And, because he wants to bring back the spirit of his dead wife. He uses the laptop to do so, and his dead wife faces him, and then, he gets faced, and then, yeah, she takes off with the laptop, and she eventually finds her way. She does see the ghost of her dead mother, which is the same actress from the last one. Look, this movie sucks. If you didn't think that the screening in the last film was obvious, oh boy, they didn't even use as good effects as that film, because it's, oh man, it's even worse here. She eventually finds an apartment building with a red room, leads her to the man in red from the last film, who hasn't aged. By the way, also, we find out that the two people who helped her onto the bus also adopted her. They used the same actors for them and the man in red. This film came out the same year as 2. So they haven't aged. The guy in red his hair's a little longer, I guess, but other than that, he hasn't aged. And his plan, and this made me want to face palm Scorpion's blade until my brains were gone. So, Mr. Red's plan, I'm going to call him that. Mr. Red's plan is that he has that little computer chip that apparently has taken him 7 years to hook up. And he's going to connect that with the U.S. Armed Forces, and they're going to nuke the planet, destroying the internet. Isn't there a safer way to disconnect the internet? Also, he has an internet ghost trapped in his red apartment. How did he get one in there if they can't penetrate the red? Did he trick it? I don't understand it, but he tries to force Justine in there and she lets it out. He gets faced, and then she connects with Adam. With Adam, who superpowers her laptop and uses a USB drive to bring himself back to life. And okay, so first of all, let me go back to Mr. Red's plan here. Mr. Red's plan is to nuke the planet to destroy the internet. You still have to use a computer to activate the nukes. How is that going to work? You're going to end up giving them access, which, by the way, that doesn't matter what I just said. But anyway, so she gets to Adam. He comes back to life using the computer. And then all of a sudden there's some really weird dialogue. Like she's like, who are you? what have you done? And it's like, is there some lines cut? What is going on here? And then he's like, I want to care about myself, and now I'm alive. And she's like, you know what? Maybe I'll destroy this. And you can't bring anyone else back. I'm like, he just said that he doesn't care about anyone but himself. Why would you threaten him with that? She destroys the laptop, and then as she's running away, she gets attacked by the internet ghost of Mr. Red, and she breaks the USB drive. They then activate the nukes, which for some reason, even though he's supposed to be alive, it destroys the internet, and Adam disappears looking like a internet ghost thing again. So, bringing yourself back to life with the internet doesn't actually make you alive. Also, she says that she can bring anyone back, including her parents. Her dad, sure, but her mom tried to kill her, although she was under the influence of the internet ghosts. But still, as we see from Adam, you're not fully out of the internet thing because he's affected by it. And the movie. This movie sucks. This movie, frying pan, fryer. This movie belongs in the fryer. It's worse than the second one. The other two were, in the middle. But this one, just, no. No, this movie sucks. And, I'm sorry. Deserves a fry in hell. The screening is 10 times worse than it was in the last film. The script is terrible. This is supposed to be the ending. This was supposed to fix everything. And you couldn't even get the ending right. You had everything there. But you had to make Adam a villain for some goddamn reason. Why? He shows her, this is how it should have ended, right? So, Mr. Red wanted to nuke the planet. But Adam gives her an alternative and allows her to use this USB thing. And instead of just bringing him back, it brings everyone back, destroys the virus, and everyone lives happily ever after. If this was the end of a trilogy, that's how it should have went. But nuking? First of all, how does nuking stop the internet? I don't understand that. And why did you have to have Adam turn out to be a villain? It doesn't make any sense. It's stupid. This movie is stupid. I think the problem is they didn't have enough time to write the script between this and the second one because they probably wrote the scripts back to back, piggybacking off of what they did in the second one, and couldn't come up with a good ending. I can come up with a good ending, and I just watched the damn movie, and my ending makes way more sense than anything they came up with. So, yeah, this movie deserves a fry in hell. Do not watch it. It's terrible. It's the worst of the three, definitely. If I had to rank them, this would be at the bottom. Then 2. 1 is probably the most enjoyable to me because it has the best actors. Not everything is not fucking screened. And the plot actually makes more sense than the other 2. Although it doesn't make a lot of sense, it makes more sense than the other 2. So yeah, I would recommend you watch the first one, skip all the sequels. I'm done with this franchise. Alright? I was going to go on and finish the Wishmaster franchise, but I think I'm going to push that a week. Because, well, I need to watch good movies. So, or at least better movies, and I don't think I'm going to get that with the Wishmaster franchise, so we'll see. I'm between 2 franchises at the moment. I think I can actually squeeze. That would lead up to this. Saturday. It's possible. It's very possible. We'll see. But until then, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments below what you think of Pulse 3. Have you watched it? If you haven't watched it, don't watch it. Thank you for watching. I've been Scotty, and I'll see you in the next one.